Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to learn about the deep learning, a fascinating technology that inspired by the most complex and powerful computer we know, that's a human brain. This is where AI gets really interesting. So let's dive in. What what exactly is deep learning? Deep learning is a special branch of machine learning that uses artificial neural network, basically computer system inspired by the how our human brain works. It's called deep because these networks have many layers stacked on top of each other. Just like our human brain has multiple layers of neurons working together. Deep learning uses multiple layers to learn, understand, and make decisions. Let me explain this in a simplest and most fun way. Think about how your brain recognizes your friend's face. Now imagine computer learning to do the same thing. This is the magic of deep learning, and this example will make it super easy to understand. When you see your friend Sarah walking towards you, what happens in your brain? First, your eyes captures the visual information. This is the input stage. Then, your brain's neurons start processing this information in layers. In the first layer, neurons detect very basic features like colors, edge, lines, and your brain is essentially breaking down into an image in a simple component. In the second layer, neurons start recognizing more complex shapes. They identify eyes, nose, mouth, and other facial features. They are combining those basic edges and colors into meaningful shapes. In a third layer, neurons analyze the overall face structure, the distance between the eyes, the shape of the face, the proportions. They are building a more complete picture. In the fourth layer, neurons compares all this information with your memories and make the final recognition. And suddenly you know that's Sarah. This entire process happens in milliseconds and you don't even think about it. It's all automatic. Now let's see how deep learning does the similar thing. When a camera captures an image of a face, that's the input, similar to your eyes seeing someone. Then, artificial neural network processes this through multiple layers. In layer 1, the network detects the edges and the lines in the image. It might perform 86,000 mathematical calculations to identify these basic features, similar to what your brain's first layer of neuron does. In layer 2, the network identifies the facial features. It combines those edges and lines to recognize eyes, nose, mouth, and ears. This might involve 200,000 calculations, just like your brain's second layer combining basic features into the shape. In layer 3, network analyze face geometry, the spatial relationship between the features, the overall structure. This could involve like 500,000 calculations, similar to your brain's third layer analyzing the complete face structure. In layer 4, the network compares all this processed information with its database of known faces. It might perform 1 million calculations to find the best match, and the output match found Sarah 99.8% confidence. Do you see the similarity? Both your brain and the artificial neural network process the information through multiple layers, with each layer understanding increasingly complex feature. This is why it calls deep learning. It's not just one layer of processing, it's multiple layers of working together, each building on previous one. Modern deep learning system can have 10, 50 or even 100 layers. The more layers, the more complex pattern it can understand. Let me give you another example to make this concrete. Think about how deep learning recognizes objects in the images. Imagine showing a deep learning system a picture of a dog. The first layer detects a basic edges, horizontal line, vertical lines, diagonal lines, curves. It's seeing the raw building blocks. The second layer combines these edges to recognize the textures, maybe fur textures, smooth surface or rough surface. Now the third layer identifies the shapes, parts like ears, legs, tail, and so on. It's recognized meaningful component. And the fourth layer combines these parts to understand the complete object. it puts together the ears, fur, forelegs, and tail to recognize this is a dog. Each layer is learning increasingly abstract and complex representation of data. The first layer learns simple feature and the deeper layers learns complex concept. This layer approach is exactly how your brain processes information. When you look at anything, a face or object or scene, your brain neurons process it through multiple layers, with each layer understanding more complex aspects of what you are saying. The amazing thing about deep learning that everything happens automatically from the data. We don't have to tell the systems look for edges in layer 1, recognize the errors in layer 3. The system learns features based on the millions of training has been done on that machine, like whatever the millions of examples have been given. This is why deep learning is so powerful, and it's the foundation of modern generative AI systems. It can understand complex pattern, context, relationship in data, whether it's a image, text, sound, or video. So this is all about deep learning and how it mimics the human brains into neural networks. I'll see you in the next video where we will talk about the complete picture of generative AI.